Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader who you know in the Zephyr. Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person, don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Deontay Hardy to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Complete Derrick Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Lamar off the play fake. Gets this to Bateman. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Connects with Bateman. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Jackson on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it second and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson yet again. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it'll be third and goal.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. This is Harris on second down. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They'll have an easy third and one. Staying on the ground with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They toss left side to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Running behind center with Harris. He's contained at the line for no gain. Namdi Matabike making that stop. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Steelers need some big yards in a hurry. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. On the move, headed right. He loses the football. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Justin Matabike making that stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. West, right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw for Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Bateman hauls it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. Brought in right side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Jackson. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll start with a gift to Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A third down run with Harris. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Here we go. Yep. All right.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
First and 10, give to Harris. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Harris once more, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Hey, Cam. All right.
Fields out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. That's right. You got a mini base. What? Right.
Fields throwing here. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good. Angel. Up. EQ.
Fields looking to throw. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
What are you?
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Yo.
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Bateman, the motion man left. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's With a solid 7-yard pickup on first down, now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens going for the win here. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Receiver in motion, headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, the appeal of that call, Kate, is an element of surprise. You're not expecting to go receiver run on 4th down. If it's not set up properly, though, even the surprise isn't enough for one of the best athletes on the team to pick up the first down.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Out, let's go. Here we go, Slide. Chip's clear. Up. Right.
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
Medic. 11. Right.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Hardy on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
This is Henry on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. When you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 24 on that play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds a man right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They got to keep moving quick here. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, big interception here. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. You want that ball first in OT, Brock. You get the chance to control your own destiny. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives this team a chance to win it all right here.
That just can't happen. I mean, offensively, that just can't happen. But defensively, I know exactly what those defenders are saying as they're running off the field. Okay, now's your time. Go finish this pick, go win this game, and let's go celebrate in that locker room.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Going into overtime, don't we always focus on the offenses being the hero? Which offense is going to be the hero that ends it? But Brock, the defenses, the real superheroes in this one.
Oh, no question about it. It's been that side of the ball that's taken charge to try and set up a win. And if they're able to score to finally end this game, it won't be the score people are talking about. It'll be about them forcing the fumble to set it up.
He's on the move. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he goes down a little short of the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. So the chance was there. Any points, Brock, on the drive would have won them this game. But instead, and I can't remember the last time I saw this, but we've got a 4th possession of overtime coming up following that interception.
Yeah, we keep talking in this booth after every possession how much gas can be left in the tank, but then somebody comes through and makes it.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, this is just the game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. He's trying another one deep. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. A lot of pressure riding on this kick. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On 1st down, Jackson escapes out to the left. Took off with it again.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the gun, Jackson gets this to Bateman. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
Blitz coming here, Jackson. He brings it in. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Ravens pull in front. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.